Can you lay down? Look, lay down. Come on. I know you don't know the command. Lay down. I know. Without teaching you, it's a little confusing.
I'm making you host.
Okay. And now you're co-host. So we should be good. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Good to see all of you on this beautiful Saturday. Well, it's beautiful Saturday where I am. I don't know. Hopefully it's beautiful where you are too. I'm just waiting for a couple more to pop in and then we'll get started. I think this is good. I'm going to switch over to my slides now so that we can take care of what I call the housekeeping. Welcome to Sit and Get Fit. I've had this class for the last year during COVID, but it wasn't on Get Set Up, Get Set Up. So I just brought it to Get Set Up about a week ago, and we started last Sunday night or Sunday evening with the class, and that's going to be a little more vigorous. The Saturday morning, I'm planning on it being a little less vigorous, more gentle. So with that being said, my name is Ty. I live in Central Florida near Orlando. I have a background in biology and psychology and computer science, and I finished off my career as a IT consultant for medical centers. I'm now retired, and I use my practice of Kundalini Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong, and fitness to share with others, which is what I actually planned that I wanted to do in my retirement. It's working out pretty well. And today I'm here to guide you through a chair-based exercise movement practice to make us all a little healthier. Get Set Up is a platform where seniors come together to learn from each other. Now, ideally, you'll have your camera on so I can see how class is going. If you don't want to turn on your camera, that's okay. You're welcome to. But hopefully enough of you will leave it on that I can get some feedback. And I hope maybe in one of the future classes, you start feeling comfortable enough to turn your camera on. We have Max with us today as our TA, and Max is recording the class. So after the class, you can email help@getsetup.io and request a copy of that recording, and they will set you up. If you need any other technical help during the class, just go into chat and chat up Max with whatever your problem is, and he'll try to help you resolve it or hopefully get you in touch with someone who can help you resolve it. If you didn't make it in through a registration and you're here through live stream, I'm glad you took the extra step to come join us, so welcome. And after the class, maybe you can go out and actually book into one of the classes going forward. Get Set Up is not paid to promote any specific products or services. Now, please check with your doctor. This is the important slide. My expectation is that you did talk to your doctor and you've gotten permission for the movement exercise program that we're going to be doing. It is going to be a little aerobic, and your doctor needs to know that in case there's any limitations that need to be applied, maybe due to a health condition or you're taking any medications. We are going to stay moving pretty much for at least a half an hour. So pay close attention to your body. If you're honoring all your doctor's instructions and your body still tells you you're overdoing it, maybe you're feeling flushed or lightheaded, pay attention and stop. Back off and rest. Your body will tell you when you're doing too much. We don't want to have any issues with you overdoing it or any of us. Believe me, if I feel something, I'm going to stop. So honor exactly what your doctor tells you to do, honor whatever your body tells you to do. And then after all of that, you can pay attention to what I'm doing and follow. You're welcome to always go slower than I'm going. You're always welcome to do less than I'm doing. The objectives is basically to spend the time with steady movement. It doesn't have to be difficult or arduous, just steady. And you'll get some aerobic activity because of it. Hopefully we'll be ending up moving every muscle and every joint during the practice. And afterwards, hopefully you will feel like you worked out your body, but without pain, because we don't want to go so far or so fast or so extensive that we cause any damage. And pain is damage. It's not gain. Pain is not gain. I don't care what the gyms say. Pain is damage. So we want to be healthier, but we don't want to get injured. Suggestions: don't have any food on your stomach. Try not to eat within 1 to 2 hours before class. If you have eaten this morning within 1 to 2 hours, even go lighter than you would like to, because you don't want to make yourself nauseated. Definitely have water available. You want to be able to sip water during class and stay hydrated. Smile. Smile often, smile a lot, smile big, even laugh if you feel like it. Heck, even if you don't feel like it, throw out a laugh. Your body will feel better because you did. And make the movements like you want to dance. You don't have to be a dancer. I'm definitely not a dancer, but move like you feel like you're dancing. It'll make you enjoy the movements more. Stop if you feel pain. Well, I should say do no harm. That's the primary rule. Stop if you feel pain. Stop if you feel lightheaded. Slow down or even stop if you feel breathless. Honor all instructions from your doctor. Honor all feedback from your body. Honor your limits. I don't know if I can say this even more. I know I'm probably getting annoying now with some of them I've gone 3 times, but please honor limits. And with that being said, let's get moving. Now this is a seated practice. If you want to do it standing, you can, or you could do it standing with a chair handy for support, or you can start standing and come seated. Do whatever serves you best, but the practice is going to be primarily for being done in a chair. Hopefully you've got some loose fitting clothes on, some comfortable shoes, something that is preferably flat bottom like a tennis shoe or a deck shoe. And again, water available. With that being said, let me transition. Oh, we went through the slides fast today. I must be getting faster. I'm just talking faster, probably. As usual, trying to regulate the music is the biggest challenge. Can you hear me okay over this music? If you can hear me okay, but it's too loud, adjust the volume on your end. Or turn it up if you can't hear me clearly, but my voice is clear over the music. So I'll leave the music at this volume for now. I'm going to spotlight me so I'm big on your screen. Change my camera so I can move further back. Have a little bit of obstacle behind me that I'm going to have to deal with. There's a 100-pound dog laying here, but I think I can probably annoy him and make him move. If not, I will physically move him. Okay. You might want to sit a little forward in your chair. We're going to start off with marching. Now, marching can be lifting your feet or it can be lifting your just lifting your heels. This is always this is kind of like easy pose in yoga. This is where we go back to. Well, he's not going to get annoyed easily. Okay, Coda, I need you to move, bud. Sorry, buddy. Arms up and out. Keep moving the feet. This is the gentle class, so we're moving a little slower than last Sunday. Rotate the wrist. Go the other way. Arms down, and we're going to raise up high overhead, across a little bit, and then down. Breathing.
Too loud.
Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Really open up those lungs. And exhale. Inhale. Big inhale and big exhale. And let's go back to some marching. Now, I have a form of marching that I call strutting, where you actually let the feet go out and you kind of turn the arms. Now, I mentioned you can go slower than me, or you can even go faster if you want to. Now, arms start here on your thighs and go up, down, alternating while you march the feet. Now let the arms go out and up and out and up and out, 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 and march. You can strut, or you can just do straight march. Remember, a march is fine without bringing the toes off the floor. You can just raise those heels, or you can lift those heels for a little bit more energy. Now, bicep curls. Find a pattern that works with the feet. You can bring the feet out, do it. That's an option. If you have a 1 or 2 pound weight, you're welcome to grab it and add that to the exercise, but do you really want to add that to a gentle class? That's your decision. March. If you did pick up your weights, now your weights can be like an 8-ounce can of soup. So if you're holding a weight, you can continue, or you can give it up. Now, arm and hand out, arm and hand in. Foot and hand. Stepping to the side. Strutting. Arm and foot out, arm and foot out. Smile. Big old grin on the face. If you're a Batman fan and you can remember the Joker, big old Joker smile. And march. Arms straight out and rotate. Lower as fast as you want to march or rotate. Rotate the other way. Hands down and up. Inhale. And exhale. Up. Now, if you have shoulder issues, the up doesn't have to be a high overhead. The shoulder issue could bring it like this. Honor your limitations. Now, hands across the chest, one hand, one out and the other way. So it's back and forth. You may even crisscross the knees a little bit. Now bring the arms up. Remember waving over a crowd. Now back to the chest. Overhead, slowing it down. You can slow it down anytime you want to. Arms straight out like cactus arms, and then one up, one down. Can be small cactus arms, can be large cactus arms. Can be slow, can be fast. Wave above the crowd. Hands to the chest. Slowing it down. And march. Now, one foot out, hand overhead. Just lean into it. I'm just tapping my ankle. You can tap your toe. Or actually, I'm tapping my heel. You can tap your toe if you want, or put your foot flat down. But just reach that hand up now. If you need to, just do it across the body so your arm doesn't go as high. Whichever one serves you best. Remember, we're building. So today, maybe you're going here at the chest level. Maybe in a couple of weeks, you're at the mouth level. You know, we'll build. And march. Maybe strut it for a couple of beats. Great march. March it out and in. And straight march. Lifting the ankles or lifting the feet. Keep that going. I'm going to get some light on my feet so you can see my shoes better. Yeah, that's much better. Strut. Bring back that Joker smile. Show some teeth. Arms to the armpit, hands to the armpits. Up, down, while you march. Now, reach up, reach down. Reach up, reach down. Up may be here. Down may be here. Up, down. Which one serves you? Keep marching. Don't always have to be in rhythm. Double beat. Hands go up and beat twice. I'm double beeping with my elbows when I come down. Little fast beat for a moment if you're up for it. Double beat. Now, arms up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Let's take the arms out and down. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you're slower than me. Maybe you're faster. Inhale. Nice slow inhale this time. Exhale, big time slow. And march. Now let's take one hand and reach across. And reach across the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. If you want it faster, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a little boxing. Ready? Pump, punch, 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 punch. Or slow it down. Your speed. Choose it. Or maybe you want to go back and forth the way I am. March. You play a guitar? Play guitar while marching. At the other side. Now, take the hands out front and rotate them. Fist over fist, and then go up to one angle. Out to the side and up as high as you're comfortable. Go the other way. Hard part of this is keeping the feet going while you're doing it. Or it is for me. Consider if you need a sip of water. Now would be a good time. Back to the strumming. The other side. First side. And march. While you're marching, I'm gonna grab a sip of water. I need to hydrate too. Plus keep my mouth wet. All this talking just drives me out. Okay, you're gonna take the hands. You're gonna one hand forward, the other hand forward. One hand down, the one hand down. Now, one hand, one foot forward. That's it. That's it. Same foot, same leg. Now, bring up fist to the center and push the fists out. That's it. Over there, middle. Over there, middle. Over there, middle. over there, the middle. You got it. Now march. Remember your slow march. Remember your strut march. Kind of keep it slow, gentle. For Saturday morning, I think we want to keep the class slow and gentle compared to Sunday night when we get a little more vigorous. Now, as you march, bring the arms up back to cactus hands. We're waving above the clouds. The crowds, I'm sorry. Waving above the crowds. But remember, you can go a slow wave. Doesn't have to be a vigorous wave. Can be vigorous if you want it, or you can go intermittent, back and forth. Make it your class. Make it your exercise. Now, strum. Strum. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double strum. Strum. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out, in, out, in. Push the hand, push the foot. Try this. Out, in, back ahead, thigh, thigh. Out, back, thigh, thigh. Out, back. I did that wrong already. Out, out, back, thigh, thigh. Out, back, thigh, thigh. There we go. Out, back, thigh, thigh. How about jumping jacks? We're gonna go out, both, and in. Out and in. If you want a big reach, go for it. Doesn't have to be. It can be small reach. Remember, make the exercise yours. What serves you. And march. Strut. And jumping jack. Extreme, and march. Strut. Maybe time for water again. Consider it. Stop anytime you want for water, but I'm going to remind you every once in a while. Now, arms to the chest, one out and back. Little twist in the knees while you do this. Can be slow, or it can be fast. Doing your best to keep those elbows up. Sitting up straight and breathing. One arm up, One arm in, up and in, just the arms while you march. Shake your hand while it's up. Jumping jacks. Remember, it can be like this, it can be like this, it can be like this. You choose which one serves you. Let's reach the hands up and pull down the elbows. That's it. Like you're grabbing, pulling something down, but bring it down toward a knee and lift that knee. Now, it could be lifting the ankle and not the toe if you want to keep the feet on the floor. Or it can be just coming toward that knee without lifting anything. What serves you? Your lift can be up to here, or it can be up to here, or it can be up to here. Your exercise, you design it how you want it, how you need it. And march. This is the point I always remember, that I did not bring a sweat towel to class with me. Now, hands up, elbows down, to knees. Slight twist in the spine there. And march. Strut. Arms up, elbows down. Arms up, elbows down. Option to lift the leg. As the hands go up, spread the fingers. Make a soft fist as they come down. Work those hands. Now strut. Do a slow strut. Let's bring the heartbeat down. Sit up straight, separate the knees just a little bit, bring the hands in, make a fist, and we're gonna punch and punch, punch and punch, punch and punch, punch up, punch up, punch out, punch out, punch up, punch up, out, out, up, 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 up. That's it. Up might be for you just to come up to the face, you know. What is your limit? Use your speed. Now, same fist, but you're going to take the fist as though you're grabbing a rope and pulling, you're climbing a rope. Your hands go to the center, and you're climbing that rope. Maybe you're a slow climber. Maybe you're a fast climber. Now, come up to cactus hands and bring the arms in. See if you can touch the elbows. Some people can, some can't, and then open. We call these butterfly curls. If you can't touch the elbows, don't sweat it. But if you can, get those elbows touching. Now, I suffer from a problem with my left shoulder, so you'll see me sometimes giving it a rest. You should do the same thing if you have such an issue. And then when my shoulder's better, I bring it back. The reason that came to mind was my shoulder was starting to weaken and bother me. So I'm going to honor that limit. Now bring those arms down and shake them. Then we're going to swim. Just swimming through the air. Maybe pretend that the air is a thick fog today and you're swimming through the fog. Can you march while you swim? Heel off the floor, or even the whole foot off the floor, or if you need to, just leave those foot on the floor and use the arms, whatever serves you. Now, bring the hands out front while you're marching, spread the fingers and crisscross the hands like that, yeah, and then start bringing them up. How high is comfortable for you? Go as high as you're comfortable, and then back down. Maybe down to the lap. Back up. If this is your height of comfort, then stop and go back down. If you go higher, go higher. Maybe you want to go slower. Honor what your heartbeat's telling you too. Don't overdo it. If you feel blood pressure, stop. We all have blood pressure issues probably. I know I do. So if I start feeling my blood pressure rise, I back off. And march. Wow, a lot of sweat coming out for me today. Keep your marching. I'm gonna get another sip of my water. We're nearing the end of the class. We're almost over. So let's start slowing down. Even if you've made the class vigorous today, start slowing it down now. Brings the hands together in a prayer mudra. And we're just going to twist to one side while you march and twist to the other side. Nice and gentle. Takes a little coordination. Back to the center. Interweave your fingers. Do the same thing, pushing those hands together with a little bit of force and turning. Back to center. Hands go up. Hands go down. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Rise, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Lower, 2, 3, 4. Push, 2, 3, 4. Rise, 2, 3, 4. Push the hands together, 3, 4. Lower, 2, 3, 4. Push, 2, 3, 4. Rise, 2, 3, 4. Push, 2, 3, 4. Bring the hands down. Allow the arms to drape and just sway the arms back and forth. A little gentle shoulder roll like this. Just allow the hands to swing while you do a light march. Breathing, make sure you're breathing. Let one arm go up and the other one go down. Swing them lightly, not too high. We're trying to slow it down, so don't get it too vigorous. Shake it out. Shake those feet out. Maybe 1 foot at a time, just shake it out. Kind of bend those knees a little, flex them a little bit, flex the elbows, move everything around. Take one arm across the chest and bring the other arm up and hold it in. Now that can be your hand or your elbow holding it in. Push this part of the arm toward the chest and just hold it. You're going to feel a stretch right there. And breathe. Now release that one. Let's take the other arm across. Stretch that shoulder. Breathe. Now take one arm and bend it at the elbow with the fist going to the shoulder. Take the other hand and grab that elbow. Push it up to where your limit is. Maybe your limit is there, but you're going to feel a stretch here. Push it. Maybe your limit is a little higher. Maybe you need to pull it past the ear. Whatever your limit is where you need to stretch. And breathe. And release. Let's do the other one. Start here. Push that arm up. Is that your limit? Is that your limit? How about there? How about back here? Stretch. You'll feel the stretch, and that's where you should stop. And release it down. Take 1 foot and stick it out front with the toe in the air. Now, make sure you're firmly on your chair, and then take your hand and just walk down your leg. When you start feeling a stretch right here, hold it. Just hold it right there. Keeping the back straight, your nose toward me, and stretch right there and breathe. Walk it back up. Let's do that one more time. Walk the hands down till you find that stretch. I call it the edge. And enjoy that stretch right there. You're going to feel it in those tendons behind the knee. Walk your hands up. Pull that knee up so that foot returns. Take the other foot out. Walk down there so you find that edge. Straight back, nose forward. And stretch into it while you breathe. Nice long breath. Walk the hands up, and let's do that a second time. Walk the hands down and stretch the back of the knee. Walk the hands up, lift that knee and bring that foot in. Hands straight out front, and you're going to rotate at the wrist. See how you keep the wrist together at all times. Do your best. It's not easy if you're not used to doing it, but this is a great exercise for carpal tunnel. It's a good one to teach your kids and grandkids, especially if they do a lot of keyboarding. Roll the other way. Relax the arms down and just bring your shoulders up and push back and down, and then forward and up. Shoulder rolls. Just stretch those shoulders. Nice, slow. Everything is slow now. Everything is slow now. Slowly. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Now forward. Inhale and exhale. Oh yeah, that feels good. Inhale and exhale. Keep that going while I come a little closer to the camera. Keep your shoulder rolls going. Release your shoulders. Now, your head. Take your nose and just point it to the right by rolling your head in that direction. Nice, slow, don't go too far, and then back. We're just going to do some neck rolls to free up any tension left in the neck. Inhale one direction slowly. Exhale the other. It's always a good exercise for the neck. When you come forward, just stop, and we're going to draw circles with your nose. Your nose goes up and then draws a circle. Not a big circle, kind of a modest circle. Doesn't matter which direction because we'll reverse it. It's really good for your neck. We don't want that neck to get stiff. We don't want to exercise the whole body and then let the neck get stiff on us. Okay, go the other direction. Pause and go the other direction. And bring that roll to an end. One last exercise. I want you to open your eyes as wide as you can. Open them wide as you can, and then open your mouth and stick out your tongue as wide. So open eyes and mouth. And then release it and do it again. And release. And let's come back to the computer. I'm going to put the slides back on and kind of bring the class to a close. Let's see, where did I leave this? There they are. There we are. If you can't see my slides, speak up, but I think I did it correctly. I didn't stop sharing the music, but I think it took the slides anyway. So remember, any exercise should be fun, because if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to do it. People who hate going to the gym but buy a gym membership thinking that's going to be the answer. Well, if you don't enjoy going to the gym, or there's not something at the gym you enjoy, you're not going to go. So find something you enjoy, whether it's yoga, tai chi, gymnastics, sit fitness, walking the street, walking the dog. Find what you enjoy, and that will serve you well. Never overdo it. Exercise should never be overdone. Pain is not gain. Always honor your limits. That way you build. You don't tear, you don't damage, you build. And come back and join me as often as you can. Now, like I say, I'm going to plan to do Saturday morning a little more gentle than Sunday evening, which is destined to be vigorous. So if you want a little bit more aerobic activity, come join me on Sundays at 6:30 Eastern time. So we'll just be going, the music's going to be a little faster and we'll be a little more vigorous. Whichever one serves you, please attend. Or maybe you like switching back and forth. You can always come to the gentle and move faster, or you can always come to the vigorous on Sunday and move slower. So you can adapt either one of them. I just want to advise you how I'm going to be directing it. The music for the class is sourced from YouTube videos that authorize the usage as long as I give them credit. So today the music was, I may make sure I get the right. Today it was Power Chilled Cool Down Stretching and Meditation by Workout Music Source. Now, the links to these 3 pieces of music will be supplied in the notes I sent you after class, in case you want to go to YouTube and play it or use it for your practice, or just want to give the people credit by going there and putting something in the notes saying, thank you, I love using this in my class. But they are so gracious to make this available without royalty or copyright, as long as we tell them it's coming from them. So if you have a chance, let them know you appreciate them. Thank you for coming to Get Set Up today. Thank you for spending a little time on your Saturday with me, whatever time zone you're in from around the world. If you would care to share your experiences on social media, that would be great, because it spreads the word and helps us grow. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If that's not for you, maybe you're, I'm not big on social media. I go to Facebook to see pictures of dogs, and that's about it. That's a little embarrassing to admit, isn't it? I just go to Facebook to see pictures of dogs, but I do. And I don't get on Twitter and Instagram at all. So if you're kind of like me, you may just want to take your experience and email it to Liz, Liz, at getsetup.io. She would love to hear from you. We would love to put your experience on the blog. We meaning Liz. Other classes related to this is Stacy's Morning Fitness, Cardio Yoga, and Low Impact Aerobics. So we have other fitness classes that fit into this genre, and I hope you'll explore all of them. But I do hope you'll come back and join me often, because I really enjoy doing my fitness with a group. So when you show up, we help each other, because you keep me on schedule too. So please come back and join me often. My next classes are Tai Chi for beginners. If you've not done Tai Chi, if you've not been in my Tai Chi for beginners class, please attend Tai Chi, Why It's Great for Seniors. That's sort of an introduction to Tai Chi in general, give you a little bit of history, and we'll practice a couple of simple forms to give you an idea what class is like. And then once you finish that one time, Why It's Great for Seniors, you come to the beginners class as often as you can. And we're building a sequence now called the Sung Style 12. And we study 6 of the 12 in every class. So come back as often as you can to Tai Chi for beginners. The same thing is true for Tai Chi Shibashi. It has 18 exercises that are designed to be therapeutic for all of us and make us feel better, make us be healthy. They're very gentle. They're very easy to do. They're very enjoyable if you enjoy that sort of thing. So I hope you'll come give it a try. It can be done in a chair because there's very little footwork. 3 exercises requires you to put 1 foot forward. That's it. That's the footwork. Everything else, you don't move the feet. So it's great for everybody. And we will move every piece of the body in the practice. And we just repeat those 18 exercises multiple times. So you can just do as many as you want to of each one and then wait until we're ready to do the next exercise. It really is enjoyable. I find it extremely enjoyable, and I hope everybody else does. Maybe I'm just reading more into it, but I find it beneficial, enjoyable, and fun to do. Kundalini Yoga, the yoga of awareness. I wish it were called the yoga of therapy because it is a therapeutic type of yoga designed to make us feel better, make us be healthier. It's not gym yoga. It's totally a different animal from a different part of India. So come try my Kundalini yoga for the chair or mat. I'd love to see you in that class. And then, of course, come back to Sit and Get Fit. The more times you come back and fill up the class, the more likely they are going to give me more classes. Now, starting next week, I think it is, or maybe it's in a week. Soon, they're expanding the number of slots I have in my class. They just recently increased it from 30 to 60. No, 30 to 60. No, 40 to 60. And I just found out that in one of the future weeks, I think starting the 20th, they're going to increase that to 120. So you should be able to get into any of the classes and not be locked out because there's a cap on it. So please come back, register, and be back as often as you can. I will send out class notes today. Let me take a sip of liquid one moment, please. Needed that. In the class notes, I will talk about the class, but the most important part of the class notes is I'll give you not only the names of this music, but the links to YouTube. So if you decide you want to do a practice at home, do a little exercise, whatever, this is some good music that you can get to on YouTube, and you can support the people who make it free for us. Also, there will be some links to other classes. Maybe it's a class you've never heard of. Maybe you want to just register for it and see what the heck it's about. Actually, that's how I got to the screencasting class. I did not know what they meant by screencasting. So I signed up for it, went to the class and found out that I was already doing it. I just didn't know that was the term, but I learned about a couple of other pieces of software that do it in different ways. So, do something you've never heard of and see what you may learn. Give feedback. This button here is very important. This actually is my report card. So if you click give feedback, you get this little card here and it says rate the session, rate the guide. It'll default to 4 stars. So if you just hit done, the class gets a 4 out of 5 and the guide gets a 4 out of 5. But if you click the 5, that goes into my average, and then they're more likely to give me more of these classes. And then if my personal score is going up, they're more likely to let me do classes, teach more classes. So this one will get you more classes of this sort, maybe fitness classes. This one will get them taught by me. And feel free to add your comment. If you want more of a certain class, please say so. If you want more of the vigorous style or you want more of the gentle style, please say so, because that comes back to me and I find out what people want. If nobody wants the gentle, I'll stop doing it. If nobody wants the vigorous, I'll stop doing it. Tell me what you need. If we want more gentle classes, maybe they'll give me another one, another day this week. If you want it in the evening instead of the morning, let us know. What else could be improved on Get Set Up? This box down here, you can put any suggestion that you want to. You can also suggest a new class that you want to learn. Here's your opportunity to request that skydiving class that you've always wanted to take. So you could just say here, I want to learn how to skydive. I'm not sure how practical that's going to be on Get Set Up, but hey, these people amaze me sometimes with what they come up with. So if skydiving is your passion, put on here you want to learn about skydiving, and then click done. When you're booking a class, this is a great opportunity to spread the word, because there's a button, invite a friend. It's bright blue or dark blue with the red ring we added. but the button is invite a friend. Click that, and that's when you can invite a friend. You can invite a neighbor, just somebody you happen to know from an organization you're in, or send it to your whole knitting group. Hey, come join me for the next knitting class on Get Set Up. Share it with a group. Spread the word, because the more people who join, the more we can offer. And of course, if you're on a phone, it's going to look like this. The button is going to be red instead of blue, but it's still going to be invite a friend. You are the agent of change here. You can ask for new things. You can spread the word and bring in more people. You are actively the agent of change. Obviously, I'm talking about it as though we're all in this together, because guess what? We are a community. We're the Get Set Up community. We're a bunch of people from around the world coming together to share knowledge, share interest, and I hope have fun along the way. So suggest new classes. Host an interest group. Maybe you are already a skydiver, and you could host an interest group to bring the other skydivers into a conversation. Maybe that's not practical. How about you like to knit? You could hold an interest group on knitting sweaters, or knitting baby booties, or just knitting in general. Whatever you enjoy doing and you would like to talk to other people, host an interest group on that subject, and they'll come together. And you don't have to do a lot. You just click the button and start the class and say, welcome to knitting conversation or knitting interest group. I've been knitting sweaters for the last 5 years, and you'll be shocked how much conversation just starts. Attend an interest group and you'll see what I mean. If you're a member of an organization, such as assisted care or senior living, or a government agency or a community organization, please send us the contact information, because we want to reach out to all those organizations and ask them if we can help them. Can we partner with you? And that's how we're growing. We already have agreements with the state of Michigan, the state of Washington, and the state of New York. And we're reaching out to others. There's negotiations going on with Medicare plans. So this is how we grow and how we bring more to us. So send that contact information to help@getsetup.io. And that's the same email address you go to if you want that recording that Max made for us today. You want the recording, email help@getsetup.io, and they'll set you up. Now, music credits. I think I've already given you this. Looks like I've given it to you a second time. And it's reiterating that the links will be available in the notes if you want to go check it out. This is recent. They've given me my own link on Get Set Up. It's getsetup.io/series, SERIES/TY, TY. When you go to that link, you get each one of the classes I teach by name. I teach 5 different classes by name. Each one will be displayed there, and you can click whatever information is given to you to go to the next one to be presented, and you can book it right there. So like if my next Sit and Get Fit is tomorrow evening, it'll direct you to that link for tomorrow evening so you can register for that class. So this is a great front end to Ty's classes. So use it often. With that being said, let me stop the share. Get a view where I can see more of you. Let's bring up chat and see what's been busy. Oh, someone found the music too loud. I am so sorry. We'll just have to spend more time at the first of class planning out the music so that it doesn't overwhelm you. It might even be best to have it maybe a little too soft and too loud. Thank you for the kind words from so many of you. I see we had a first time person. Thank you for trying it. Thank you for joining. Hopefully you'll be back. So many nice words. You guys are sweet. Yep, 2 levels, gentle on Saturday and vigorous on Sunday. A comment about the music. Glad you liked it. Gentle Saturday morning are good. Cool. Great. You guys are so sweet with your words, so supportive. Do give me a good feedback, good points on the feedback. It helps me get my way when I ask for something. they're really nice about giving me whatever you guys ask for, but every once in a while I'll ask for something that hasn't been made clear. And the more points, the better feedback I get from you, the more I can get my way. So, I hopefully to support you and support me. And with that being said, I'm going to say goodbye. Maybe I'll see some of you Sunday evening. Anybody coming Sunday evening to the Vigorous version? Okay, cool. Any Shibashi people here? Any of my Shibashi people? Yay, Shibashi. And Tai Chi too, and Kundalini Yoga. So if you haven't been to one of those, come give it a try. Each one's its own different animal. And find the one that you like best and do it the most often, but do them all. With that being said, I'm going to say bye. And I love saying this at the end of class. Take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be there to take care of your loved ones. So always put yourself first so you can put the others in good form too. So take care.
Bye-bye. Thank you.